What is up, guys? It is Darius back at it again with another video. I've literally never done an intro like that in my life. I don't know what possessed me to do that kind of an intro. But yeah, this is the best GT86 drift car in the game. I'm gonna say it straight like that. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I fuck with this one hard. It's basically its best stock power because all the ones with like 2Js or like 700 horsepower, like they drive like shit. They have no grip. They're literally ass. Like, this is my 7th time or something recording this video too, so I might be kind of being less professional or whatnot. But honestly, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Let's just get right into it. I personally enjoy the interior view of this car the most. I just think it's a gorgeous interior, and I also don't have like the neck effects thing for outside, only for inside. So let's just go with this. Wait, did I load my tune up? I'll show you my tune real quick for this car. Yeah, I did. So you can't really adjust the gears. This is a mostly stock car, just like with some added like drift look and angle. It definitely has hella more angle than stock. This is my tire setup for this car. It's definitely, with the semi-slicks, it's definitely a little bit grippy at first, but this is really what you need. Once these tires heat up, it's mint. I don't really give a shit about the fuel capacity thing. Turn those off, obviously, for sliding. This is my alignment setup. I kept it pretty realistic to how I would want it in real life for like when I get the parts I need to further make my car into a drift car, because if you didn't know, I have an FRS in real life. That's why my channel is Darius.FRS or underscore, I don't even know. But yeah, we could just get right into it. I'll just give you a little example of why I love this thing. Basically because it feels the most like my real car, my real FRS when I drift. Like, the way that you have to keep, you can really see it from inside, but the way you have to work the steering so much more than you would in like a Tando Buddy's car. And you have to clutch kick like every single transition and turn. And this part, normally you'd be able to just link it or go like straight and not have to do 4 manjis. When you have such little horsepower though, you really do need to kind of do a lot more manjis down the straights or down the long turns that you can't link. Sometimes you just come up slightly short like that, and it's awkward because like you can't do a whole nother set of manjis, but you also can't. Alright, the tires should be a little bit warmer now. Yeah, now it's definitely a lot easier to slide now that they've lost some of their initial grip. This one you definitely want to use first gear for that turn and then kind of hold it out to here, because like I said, it just is a slightly awkward power level and like grip level for this car. It's pretty hard to just keep going. I mean, I would say this car works like pretty much perfectly if you're driving on like US Air Motorsports Raceway thing, or Drift Playground, Tomato Sports Land, like Clutch Kickers Paradise, like all the usual tracks, like small tracks. This definitely could not like drift around like Sonoma Winter Jam or something. I mean, it can sort of. I was trying it earlier, but it's pretty difficult. Oh, and yeah, and sometimes you just angle stall without enough power and do that, but yeah, I don't know. I'll show you some outside views of the car. So it has the R33, slam on the brakes, has the R33 wheels in front. That's how much angle it has. Here's the headlights and the tail lights. It sounds stock, but yeah, it's not. Well, it has stock power. That's what I most like about this, is most of the stock power, like drift cars, or like the stock power 8.6 cannot, Jesus. The stock power 8.6 cannot drift for its life, like the stock one that comes with the game. It's just difficult as hell. Like, I was doing it before I got this mod, but it's super difficult. Yeah, the tires are not warmed up anymore, hold on. But yeah, this actually comes with multiple, like you download one car link and then you get, I think, like 4 cars. It comes with a completely stock one, like one of the ones that I hate, the like 700 horsepower 2J ones with like fat turbo and no grip, where the turbo starts to spool, like you reach boost at like fucking 8,000 RPMs type of thing. ridiculous. So yeah, it's kind of struggling to go around some of these turns if you're not really careful. Like it's a lot harder work to drift this than it is to drift a car with a lot more power. Just because you don't really get the flow. You have to constantly be fighting the wheel or clutch kicking or shifting to first gear sometimes, which is like kind of unheard of. Just when you need that slight bit extra power, and then sometimes you just grip up straight like that and there's nothing you can do. But it definitely is the most realistic feeling GT86 drift car for Assetto Corsa. I say that with full confidence. It feels like a real like stock power car. So I just hit like 4 clutch kicks within that one turn. And then once they heat up a little bit, if you're careful, you can throw more angle and then actually start to link some more stuff. As you can see here. So yeah, this is actually, like, I'm really glad that I found this car, because it is genuinely, like, the first car that I can practice on in Assetto and get real life skills. I mean, even though I learned, like, all of my drifting from Assetto, I have, this many hours on the game at the moment. So, yeah, but I feel like this car, it just feels like my car. Like, I feel like I'm, okay, maybe not there, because I don't crash my car, but, it feels natural, you know? It's low power, but the way, I'll show you from the inside again, because you can really see the steering wheel and what I'm talking about. Just the way that you have to keep going like that, kind of. Just the way that it's, like, constantly, like, this type of motion. And that's just to kind of pull in some angle, or, like, give it some more angle, and then go back into the drift and not spin out. That's what you have to do with these cars in donuts and drifting and everything. Is just, especially with the stock angle, stock power, stock angle. I think this is more of like the equivalent of a stock one with a GK86 angle kit, coilovers, obviously like full adjustable arms, at least in the, yeah, no, mostly adjustable arms. Like maybe UEL headers, like unequal length headers, because it has more torque than high end. It definitely also sounds more UEL than EL. I can quickly show you guys the rest of the versions of this after this lap, or after I spin out next, whatever, because I feel like it's, yeah, this link is also going to be in the description if you want to download it. I found it on another YouTube video, so I'm just going to be basically pasting the link from that YouTube video. So if I think it's on like one of those like sketchy Assetto download things, like Mega, or one of the like weird ones that you think you're about to get a virus from. Be careful and you won't. Basically just only click on the download link for the car, not any of the big green click me buttons type of thing. But yeah, as you can see, this car drives a lot nicer than the stock one does. Like, you could not be doing this in the stock GT86 in this game, especially in second gear. Like, just no shot. Oh, I fucked up that entry, I'm mad. But yeah, I'll quickly show you guys the other versions of this car right here. So you have the standard one. This is just the stock GT86 you get with the game. I'll put it in white so you can actually see these cars. Then you have the turbo one. This is what I was kind of going over. I'm not even gonna waste my time showing you. This car is ass. These cars are ass. All of the GT86s with like all this ridiculous horsepower, the wide body with like 2Js or something, it's bad, bro. They drive like crap. Then you have the fully adjustable one, which I'm actually excited to show you because this one's super cool. And then once again, you have the last one that I just drove. And here, wait, let's land on some pavement first. Hold up. Alright, we're good. So I'll show you basically all the adjustments you can make. So one, the gear ratio is fully adjustable. Tires obviously is the same thing. Fuel, whatever. Traction control. Your alignment has, I think, slightly more range, like up and down. Dampers is the main thing. that you have like bump stiffness, rebound, all that front and back, and also your height. Like it's fully adjustable. You know, that's what it means when it says fully adjustable. It's fully adjustable. You can completely lock the diff, like welded diff, 100 and then 0. That's basically a lock diff. And then yeah, you can also slam the shit out of this car. Like just it drives like ass. You definitely cannot slide it on any type of elevation change, but it's dumb. Do you feel me? Like, I mean, okay, the wheel may or may not be poking through the front, and the back might be kind of bacony at the moment, but yeah, this thing also, it looks like it doesn't have that much angle, but this definitely has the most, like, power. Like, this one feels almost like maybe like a works, like, turbo kit, like the carb legal turbo kit they make for this, that gets you to, like, 240 horsepower. It doesn't, like, add power to the car to make it like, oh my god, it's a turbo car, but it definitely gets you to a point where you can be like, okay, this is faster than stock. So I'll quickly I'm not even going to do any type of adjustments and stuff. I'm simply just going to, oh, I forgot, for this one you have to be in cockpit view or you don't have audio. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's just the way it is. It sounds a little different, right? I think that's why this one has more power, because even though I said the other one, yeah, even though I said the other one was like the UEL header version, I honestly think that's like what this one is designed to be. I don't know why the car is broken. No, it's not. It does not have a drift setup, so me being able to just slide all these turns so effortlessly with the stock setup just turned off traction control, I think that goes to show how easy this car is to drive. I just don't think it's realistic to how my car is personally, and that's why I don't drive this one, I drive the other. But it feels great. Like, obviously you could add some rear grip in there. This thing is like 30 psi front and rear on eco tires, but yeah, that is basically it. You have these cars. Yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. The link will be in the description, as I said. Hopefully I'll be making a lot more GT86 content on the channel of all varieties, really, because honestly, Ichigo Drift kind of inspired me to like make more GT86 content, because he's like the only one making it, and I love his fucking videos. So yeah, we'll just continue with that stuff on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. And the link will be in the description if you want to try this out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.